Welcome to Starlight Mid Channel. Boom. Uh, so this you can tell by the title of this video, right? You can tell by the title of this video that today's video is gonna be about basically basically about drugs versus natural things that you can do to get into those states or those acquired states that you get from doing drugs. So here's the thing. So disclaimer, I don't look at anything as right or wrong. Neither am I pushing out any type of influence as far as drugs and that type of stuff. You already know how I'm rocking and rolling. But I don't look at none of these things as right or wrong or good or bad. I'm not here to talk about people that's like, not supporting or none of that stuff. I'm just talking about people who, if you are trying to stay away from these things, or you wish there was another way that you could attach yourself to something else instead of being so attached and addicted to those substances that you may not want to do. Like I always said before, it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. If you have moderation and you have an intent when using these things to benefit, build yourself or your spirit, that's different. Like psychedelics can actually ascend you. Like if you did psychedelics and you mastered them as far as you got familiar and comfortable with psychedelics and you went through all the different stages of them, I would help you ascend. I'm be honest with you. That would make your spirit bigger because that's an expansion. Now you need moderation with everything. You need to do everything hopefully and to keep yourself healthy, just like with weed or anything you smoke. You still gotta detox the lungs. You still gotta take care of yourself, detox the body every now and then. But these things can benefit you in many different areas. Now moving on, right? So let's just get into this. So say you were let's start like I say the basic elemental tablet, right? The elemental tablet, and there's many different elements strained and birthed off of other elements. And there's many different elements within those elements. But let's just do the four basic elements right now: fire, earth, air, and wind. Well, I just said that wrong. Fire, earth, air, and water. Fire, earth, air, water. Right. So if you're a person and you like addicted to we know smoking deals with a little bit of the fire and the air because that's the smoke, right? It deals with fire and air, mainly air because it taps like to your thoughts, but it also has fire because it has a little bit of that, give you ability to have creativity. um so if you like just so addicted to like smoking or something like that, then we know that there's a certain element that you're addicted to, and we know that's the air element, right? And the fire a little bit. So there's certain practices that you can do naturally that can tap into that energy, and one of them will be deep breathing, or in Hindu and Vedic they call it pranayama. Many it's just deep breathing, and there's different types of breaths that you can do that can tap you into what you would consider altered or mainly higher states of consciousness. And they actually get you high. And first, you can start off real short and small, and do these and just feel a little bit of benefits. And then over time, you can actually build up and start doing longer levels of deep breathing. Do different techniques. Some techniques tap you into a different spectrum than others, but they all tap you into the headspace of air. And we know that affects your fourth dimensional energy, aka your thinking, your mind, your mental, and also slightly your imagination. So by doing these things, that'll tap you into that realm. They say when our bodies naturally produce DMT when we sleep and in our lungs. So by deep breathing, you actually release a certain amount of DMT. Of course, it's a small amount. It's not like you're taking some big whole bunch of grams of some potent drug or nothing like that. But it slowly gets released, and the more you do it, it taps into that realm, opens up what you would consider your third eye. You know what I'm saying? Just using these terms for better understanding. And that's how that. Now, there's other things you can do as well. Like I said, like deep breathing, but deep breathing is going to be the main one. Like pranayama, deep breathing is going to be the main one when you talk about if you're like addicted to smoking. Deep breathing is going to be the main one because it deals with that same chakra. That's still the air. You inhaling air, and you're dealing with that element that's going to put you in that same realm that you was in when you were smoking. I'm telling you, deep breathing get powerful. And like I said, the more you do it, you can do it for longer periods of time and longer, and then you go deep. If you ever look up Wim Hof, he does the different breathing techniques and methods, and can get high as a kite. You know what I'm saying? And you might just want to do a little bit one day to get you a little buzz. You might do it deeper one day, and you want to feel a little bit of a high. You might want to go real deep into it to the point where a lot of people start going through damn near trips by doing this deep breathing. I know it sounds crazy, but get into it. Look up, you either look up DMT breathing, just look up pranayama and deep breathing and getting high off it, or higher states of consciousness and deep breathing period. So that's really the main one. I'm trying to think of the other one I was gonna say for air, but that's really the main one. That's a really big one. I will say this: utilizing your creativity in general, and this is the more fire part of it. When you talk about smoking, utilizing your creativity in general, as far as being more artistic, um, anything dealing with visuals, like sitting back. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. It came back to me. There you go. There you go. I just thought about it. I'm so happy I just thought about that. So boom. So the other one, like our first one I said was pranayama, deep breathing. If you attach to smoking, because that's the air and fire element. Another one that attached to the air and fire element, aka your mind, your mental, and your imagination, and that vision. Those realms is gonna deal with any form of what you would consider meditation or any type of visualization or imaginative meditation. When you sit back and you meditate, and either you can either meditate just wholly and tap into that space of clairvoyance, that'll put you into that higher space, or you can meditate and then do like imaginative meditation, meaning you're still meditating, but you're gonna put that energy though towards imagination or vision, or going into your imagination realms and your creativity. The more you do these things, you actually go into a higher brainwave of consciousness too. And this will help you transmute a lot of those energies that you was addicted to smoke. I'm not saying you won't have any, urges to still smoke or nothing like that, but these will help you put those things into other areas of life, and that you can learn to transmute and learn that you have these energies within you as well. You see what I'm saying? Those are the main two when you talk about that. I'm pretty sure there's another one, but I'm not gonna like think real hard and brainstorm. Just try to remember the other one. But okay, so moving on, boom. So that's simply smoking. Now another one is gonna be let's say you addicted to alcohol, right? Alcohol, we know off the bat, alcohol deals with the water element. So we talked about the smoking. That's the fire in the air. Alcohol or any type of drinking really, but mainly alcohol because people be hooked on alcohol. But like lean, alcohol, perp, all that stuff. Anything dealing with drinking at all, that's a form of altering yourself or a drug or whatever you want to call it, an effect like that. That's gonna deal towards the water element, and that affects your emotions and feelings because the water esoteric is emotions and feelings. So, um, natural things that you can do that put you naturally into that energy in that world without having to be. Because if you addicted to anything, the reason I'm breaking this down, number one, because if you're addicted to any of these elements, and the drug that takes that represents that element, that means that energy and that element is what you feel like you lack or what's making you feel comfortable in your life. It's the reason why you're addicted to that more than you're addicted to smoking, more than you're addicted to popping pills. It's a reason because all these different elements are a specific reason why you attach to them because they make you feel comfortable or they make you feel fulfilled of something that you naturally lack within, one or the other. But moving on. Since we know emotions and feelings as water, and if you're addicted to alcohol, lean, or whatever, perp, whatever kind of anything that's a drink, stirs up, THC, lean, anything like that, that's gonna be a situation where that's more emotions and feelings. So here's the thing. Natural things that can put you into your tap into your emotions and feelings in your yin realm, your vibration, all that stuff is water, is things like music. Listen to music. Music is a very powerful one. Listening to music, dancing and feeling the music, like actually listening to the music and actually flowing in the music, moving the body as far as dancing, because that's a pressure vibration. You moving your body in a fluid way, and especially when you do when you move your body to the music. See, dancing itself is it got something to do with water, but it's a mix of all kind of elements. But it got to do with water. And the music, listening to music itself, got to do with water in itself. But when you put them together, it's even more powerful because you get to feel in the music. You get to put yourself in that vibration and physically act it out with your physical. And this is a really good time to manifest too, because whatever you got on your mind, you can bring that into this one reality. But don't even worry about that. That's another video, of course. Um, Another one with the music that you can do is when you sit back, you can do music meditation. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. Music meditations, when you sit back, close your eyes, and then put on whatever music you can listen to, whatever it is, R&B, hip hop, pop, whatever music that makes you feel comfortable and that you want to vibrate in at the moment. That's how you want to feel today. You sit back, close your eyes, and meditate on that music, and you actually feel the vibe because when you meditate, it taps you deeper to yourself. So you'll actually feel these energies and vibrations more so. So that's a really good one that you could do. Too. And pretty like I said, there's other ones too. Jumping into just even and meditating on your emotions and feelings in general. Like when you meditate, and like I said, just like with the other one, when you meditate and then you hone in on your heart chakra space, aka your emotions and feelings, your moon energy, and you meditate and just focus on those emotions and feelings. Have creative emotions and feelings. Feel what you want to feel. Dive into those your waters, your emotions and feelings. That another way to tap into that energy too. And then the other last one I'm gonna break down is I broke down the fire and air. I broke down the water, and the last one I'm gonna break down is the earth. So this is dealing with pills. Anybody that's addicted to pills, popping pills, any type of edible, anything that's physical, tablets, pills, anything that you pop that's a pill that's physical that you put in your mouth and you eat or swallow or whatever, anything like that that's physical. That's just dedicated upon the earth element. And like I said, each of these things have more percentages of different things. You might find a pill that's mainly earth element because it's the earth element, but it may have a little bit more percentage of fire or a little bit more percentage of this and that. You see what I'm saying? But overall, it's going to still be back to supported by the earth element. And this deals with your body. So a lot of pills are going to deal with affecting the body in some shape or form, whether it's physically giving you energy, whether it's usually they like to sedate you. A lot of times they tap into the body, they usually relax in the body. sedating you, putting your body at ease. You may not be able to feel pain like Percocet. Percocet is a perfect example. It allows you not to feel pain as much. You see what I'm saying? And it alters that so you don't physically have to feel it. Now, you might take a mushroom. Mushroom is still a physical element too because it puts your body in that spiritual realm. But it also has a high percentage level of fire too due to the visions, visualizations, and it physically putting your body in the spiritual realm. So it's still physical. And see what I'm saying? Each of these physical things physically affect the body in different ways. You might catch a pill that's more of an upper that's still affecting your physical body. It may just be giving your physical body more energy. Or you may be in a situation where you're taking a sedating pill that's still affecting your physical body, but it's grounding your physical body. You may not feel pain as much, or it's very much relaxing your physical body, like a pill like that. And then you might have a pill that you might pop. I ain't gonna say pill, but you might have a, let's say LSD or acid, right? That's physical. That's something you still take, right? I think you put it in your mouth or with your tongue, whatever. This may be have more percentage of a fire element too, because it's a more psychedelic energy. So it'll tap you more into your fires, but it's still affecting the body to an extent too. You see what I'm saying? But it may have more percentage of the fire than some of the other pills, like Percocets or beans. You know, I'm just naming stuff. But like I said, we not pushing out none of this stuff as far as people to do. We getting people to have an understanding. So moving along, if you're addicted to these things, and you feel like you can't get off, one thing that you can do, you can, like I said, you're gonna always have urges to an extent, but this will help you transmute those things better and have you have a better outside to put that energy in the better in other areas. What you would do is it's a lot of things you could do, but a lot of physical exercise. I'm gonna go down the list. Physical exercise, right? That's tapping more into your body, getting your body moving. That's a big one. All kind of physical exercises. Really want to talk about stretching, yoga. Really want to talk about them because yoga is a really big one. Shout out to yoga. That's a really big one. Yoga is a really big one. Overall exercise, like I said, aerobics, cardio, weights, resistance, um, running, combat sports, hitting a bag, anything, running, anything, jogging, whatever, wrestling, it don't matter, whatever, anything physical. That's exercise, right? Another thing that helps your physical is now another thing is this progressive muscle relaxation. The same way I talked about the meditations for the other elements, there's meditations you can do for the physical too. When you sit back, close your eyes, and tap into a meditative space, you try to ease, calm down your thoughts, not trying to think as much, not trying to bombard your mind, trying to clear out your space. You can have clairvoyance, you gotta clear it. You can also, but you can focus on the body as far as relaxing the body. When you sit back, close your eyes, relax, ease your mind, and then you focus on progressive muscle relaxation. What that is you scan all throughout your body as far as from your head all the way to your feet. You relax on all these muscles, and then you keep them relaxed for whatever period. It could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, work way up to 15, 30, whatever. And this will help tap into your body too. This will help ease a lot of physical tension too. Um, Anything dealing with the physical is gonna, but depending on the actual percentage of elements in each physical exercise is going to differ, and that can come down to whatever you feel like you need. You see what I'm saying? You might need a physical boost, so you might do physical exercises that boost blood flow a lot, that can spark and boost up your energy levels, your actual vitality. You may need a physical release or a physical relaxation, and things like another one that's physical is massage too, like massages, stuff like that. That's taps into the earth element, and because that's the physical body. But you might need a person that need more of a relaxing thing instead of not a boost. You need more of a sedating effect or relaxing effect because your body is physically stressed out or feeling too much pain. So like things like stretching out, yoga, but like the releasing yoga, not the yogas and the strengthening yogas, all that stuff. And the exercise yoga. I'm talking about like just the relax and stretch out, like the yin yogas, and just the overall stretching out and releasing tension in the muscles. That'll relax the physical body. Another thing that'll relax the physical body is, like I said, oh, don't get it twisted. Overall exercise can relax the body. It's got a mix of different things, and it's got a little bit of fire because of the blood flow. But it a lot of times after you work out hard, you do feel a little bit relaxed for a second. You kind of chill. But massage is a really big one. Like getting tension out, like reflexology, massages, all that type of physical releasing tension from the body. Um, Also all these things. There's probably more of them, bro. But all these things, and then you can figure out which one works best for you. And this don't have to be anybody that's just on drugs. This can be for anybody that's just trying to just find other ways to utilize the actual elements esoterically to benefit their life or apply these things to them to help them out and benefit them that they can have better things to do in their life and better ways to transmute and put their energies in different areas. But with that being said, I'm gonna start rambling. I'm gonna get up out here, y'all. Appreciate y'all being on here. Much love, y'all. Y'all stay spiritual, protect and all that stuff and incline. Um, and I'll be back with y'all soon later. So peace, take it easy, peace.